Detroit. Quickly. Detroit. Verse 18. But thou shalt do be the Lord thy God, for it is he that giveth thee words to get well. Which his word thy fathers as it is. So listen, thou shalt remember the Lord thy God, for it is he that was. What is the about it? He that giveth the opportunity to get wealth. If God has not given you opportunity to get wealth, you will not have one. Please understand this. You won't have one. It's God that gives you opportunity to do what? To get wealth. One opportunity God will give to somebody to will make him to become exceedingly wealthy. Listen. Just one opportunity. You know why? The whole earth belongs to God. Eh? In fact, there is a scripture I love so much. It's found in the book of Job. There is a that even the top of the earth, the top is it is a man we need to wealth. So if you about the air houses, for somebody and show him that way, and the person is poverty. I shall remember the Lord thy God. And you see, at times when you hear people like us, by the grace of God, when we talk about sin, when we talk scriptures, for instance, in chapter 9, and I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, neither to the wise, nor yet riches to the men of understanding, nor yet favor to the men of skill, but and chance, opportunity. Let me hear this opportunity. Time, chance happens to them all. It is truth. It may be a hard-working person, but when God has not given you opportunity, your hard labor will end into poverty. Work hard. That's right. That is a rule of God. Bible commends hard work. That's truth. Bible commends. He said, "See thou a man that is diligent in his work, in his labor. He shall not stand with common men, he shall stand with great men." Hard work is good. But if someone says, that's so 127. Let me get that scripture very properly. He begins by saying, let's read. Let's read. I can recite it by the grace of God from verse 1 to the last. But let's go. Psalm 127. Are you there? Yes. Except the Lord build the house, they labor in vain that do what? Build it. Except the Lord keep the city, the watchman wicked but is it true? True to the letter. Very true. Except the Lord build the house, your neighbor will do. Except he keep the city, all the security men are watching the city in them. Verse 2. It is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows. For so he giveth his beloved. What? Sleep means rest. Rest. Only God gives rest. We are talking about rest. Rest covers every area. Rest from sorrow. Hey, please, men and brethren, have you not seen people? They work very hard from January to December only to get nothing out of that. Plenty. Nothing out of that. Somebody may not even be working. They may tossing or praying fervently. Let me say, can there be anybody in this world that doesn't work? From where do we get money to eat? From where do you get? Maybe you should come. Let's do exchange. Come, let me and you do exchange. Give me your shop, your business. Come and take pastoral office. And every day, if you wake up, you cross your leg like this. After praying, let's see whether hunger will not kill you. Yourself doing nothing, your wife doing nothing. And believe me, maybe by the end of the year, maybe some of you may not even see my back. So what are you talking about? I said, I know what I'm talking about. I said, I know what I'm talking about. Now what I said, I know what I'm saying. Let's see, in this time we are, you have a family of 7. How you will feed that family? You try to do what God said, don't try it. Why are you doing me this? I want to teach you what it means to trust in God for your provision. Wow. It's not hard. Don't worry. It's not easy. Don't worry. I want to teach you what it means to trust in God for your needs. And guess what? Many of you think that you can pass everywhere. When from your business, when it is 10 minutes to fellowship, you are running from shop to church, and then you come to the pulpit to rule down heaven. It doesn't happen that way. It doesn't happen. You are carrying outside from shop, and then you enter office. 10 minutes to fellowship. You do like this, and you come at the microphone, and heaven will fall down. For so he giveth his beloved rest. His beloved rest. If God has not given you rest, you continue to struggle. That's truth. That's truth. So, my friend, please listen to the truth. If God is not by your side, you may labor from January. One single challenge, you swallow all your labor. Please, when you hear truth, accept truth. When you hear truth, accept truth. You may do all the labor. If God had not backed you up, by the time you spend this work, you will look for all your labor, nothing to go home with. And when we are talking, you will say, that's your mind. It's not my mind. It's not my mind. Never. But we see someone that God is within me from January to December. Him and his family will never be sick. Not to even spend one cup in hospital. So he has something to reserve. And guess what? To God be the glory. Why should I not be appreciating him? This is almost 2 years or more than 2 years now. APC or whatever. I'm not entirely like that. As a result of sickness or whatever. But I know how much I was spending when that time I was sick. I was or not now. I was, but I'm no longer sick. I know, my God, you see a kind the is in leather, full my house. I'm saying, what is this? Do you know what? And Dr. Z said it to me, Pastor, I have no good news for you. You see this tablet that we are coming from is for life. And my husband said, Doctor, you will drink it for life. Now what is that? He said for life. What is he saying for life? He said high BP is for life. High sugar level is if you don't take the drugs, whatever you see. But guess what? Listen to me. Listen to me. While I was grappling with all that, one day I had the Holy Ghost say to me, not that I dreamed, I heard his voice. Jesus is. Say to me, Jesus is. It's okay. The next moment, I mustered courage, packed the whole drug. 2 years now. Anytime I go to check for BP, 110/70. Sugar level, normal. You see me here, after jumping in Kasima, standing for 4 hours. Hey, guess what? In case you don't know, this morning, God woke me up by 2:01. By the time I finished my communion with him, it was already after 4. And then I lay down again to sleep. Do you know I fell into deep sleep? That my wife had to come and wake me. It was after 7 already. And by the time I got up from the sleep, I remember, oh, today is Sunday night. In fact, I wish that today we are never Sunday night. But the time of sleep I was enjoying. My God, I said, why did today become Sunday? Because I could enjoy that sleep till 12 o'clock. We are not talking fable here. We are talking practically. I said, Jesus said to me, Jesus is. And I was discussing with one of our senior pastors about when I had his voice say, Jesus. Said, yeah, you are. That's what I'm talking about. He said to me, now you have experienced it, you can confidently say to somebody, Jesus is. Okay? Listen. You may have all the money in this world. But if God has not given you rest, you will enjoy that money. Eh? You'll be spending money on drugs. Spending money on this one. Where do you enjoy the money? How do you enjoy the wealth? Please listen to the truth. So, back to what we are saying. And you know what? The same act, the same practice of gratitude changed the story of Solomon. Blessing Solomon on a height of blessings and wisdom. that had never been witnessed or to be replicated before or after Solomon. Yes. The practice of gratitude is what changed the story of Solomon. Did you hear that? Yes, sir. And blessed him on a high of blessings and on a high of what? Wisdom. And blessings, wisdom that never to be duplicated. Is somebody hearing me? Before Solomon or after him, he can never be replicated. Act of gratitude. First Kings chapter 3. To your Bible. Please, to your Bible. First Kings chapter 3. Are you there? First Kings chapter 3. Quickly. Are you there? Let me read from verse 3 through to verse 14, possibly. And Solomon loved the Lord, walking in the statutes of David his father, only in sacrifice and burnt incense in high places. And the king went to Gibeon to do what? To sacrifice there. But when you see sacrifice, I'm not talking about to appreciate God. Appreciation. Sacrifice there. For that was the great high place. 1,000 bulls offerings did Solomon offer upon that. You know, like I told us some time ago, one of my friends said that many people read these scriptures, but they don't understand what Solomon did. He went there with 1,000 offerings, maybe goat, sheep. How many? And in that altar, Solomon with his hand doing what no man ever done. You know what he did? As he was cutting one sheep or goat, as he was cutting it and removing it, they are giving him another one. And he continued cutting until 1,000. God said, you have done what no man has ever done. And I will do for you what cannot be done even for anybody before you and after you. Appreciation. Why was he doing that? Don't forget. From his father's family. But there are sons of them. It was coming. But God came to the family and passed every other person and picked Solomon to succeed David. A great king in Israel. So when he was sacrificing, God, I'm grateful to you for making me the seat of David. Appreciation. Are you there? Now look at this 5. I hope you are there. Remember, please take note of this. He offered in verse 4. Adi? Solomon offered in verse 4. Adi? Now look at in verse 5. In that deep one, the Lord appeared to who? Solomon in a dream by night, and God said, ask what I shall be. That's what they call open check. Abi? By who? By God Almighty, the possessor of heavens and the earth. Solomon asked what he wants. Have you ever remembered? The king in Israel that his daughter came before his gates and danced very well and pleased the king. Have you? And the king opened his mouth and said to that damsel, ask what you want to the heart of the kingdom. It shall be given. Have you? And that lady, by the influence of told the lady, ask for the head of John the Baptist. That's an earthly king, though. Was not the head of John the Baptist cut off? But God appeared to Solomon, the owner of the whole universe. If that damsel had asked her father the king and said, Father, all I need from you is, because I are the king, that preserve my life, that I will never die forever. What would the king do? He said to fear, oh, and he? God forbid. But he wouldn't have been able to do that. But here you have God Almighty, the creator of the ends of the earth, the Father of all spirits, the God of all flesh. Ask me what you want. Because the man so appreciated God. And God said, no, this is too much. Ask me what you want. And the man asked what pleased God. So look at this verse. Verse 6. And Solomon said, Thou hast shown unto thy servant David, my father, grace, mercy, according as he walked before thee. Please look up before I go on. Please look up. Do you know? When I read this place, what I read now, I said, wow, God, you have to help me. You know what? If you are like I'm a pastor now, and before my children, if I'm serving God, the truth is sincerity, my children will know. It's sincerity. And so knew what a great task to replace the man of God. Hey, that's anointed. The anointed Swiss for Israel. The man after God's heart. I am taking his position. And Solomon said, all I need is wisdom to guide this. God said, wow. Wow. Verse 6. And Solomon said, do you know what I said now? If you are serving God sincerely, even human beings will know. Even outsiders will know. Satan will know. In fact, if you are a hypocrite, people will know. If you are not genuine, people will know. You see, there is nothing anybody will do in this world and you will cover it. People will know. People will know. In fact, outsiders will. Some will have the money to say to your face, you are not a child of God. You may not do it. People will know. Angels will know. Devils will know. And in righteousness and in uprightness of what? Heart. With thee, and thou hast kept for him this great kindness, that thou hast given him who? A son to sit on his throne, as it is this day. Hey, if I may ask you, was only David's family the only family in Israel? You should know that there are uncountable families in Israel. But as the man was going, God said, your son will be blessed on the throne. What a great kindness from God. Solomon recognized that. Verse 7. And now, O Lord my God, thou hast made thy servant king instead of the, and I am but a little child. I know not how to go out or come in, and thy servant is in the midst of thy people which thou hast chosen, a great people that cannot be numbered nor counted for multitude. Give therefore thy servants an understanding heart to discern between good and bad. For who is able to judge this day so great a people? And the speech pleased the Lord. As Solomon had asked this thing, and God said unto him, because thou hast asked this thing, and hast not asked for thyself long life, neither hast asked riches for thyself, nor hast asked the life of thy enemies, but hast asked for thyself understanding to discern judgment. Behold, I have done according to thy words. Lo, I have given thee a wise and an understanding heart, so that there was none like thee before thee, neither after thee shall any arise like unto thee. 13. And I have also given thee words, that which thou hast not asked, both riches and honor, so that there shall not be any among the kings like unto thee. All thy days. After thee, before thee, nobody will be like you in words, wisdom, in riches, and in wealth. Nobody. What gave you that? Act of appreciation, act of gratitude, thanksgiving to God. That's what gave Solomon that, all that. There were 10 lepers. I hope you are still here. There were 10 lepers who met Jesus, who met Christ, and asked for mercy. Jesus granted them mercy and asked them to go show themselves to the priest. As they went, they were cleansed. One of them, when he noticed he was healed, turned back with a loud voice, glorified God, and fell down on his face at Christ's feet, giving him thanks. He was a Samaritan, a stranger, a Samaritan. Please, welcome any person I see in this area. This is not said. Listen. I said this without no fear of contradiction. That lack of appreciating God the way we should do have kept many people where they have gone all these years. Have kept many people even backward. Even backward. And one of them that turned back was a Samaritan. A stranger. That's what we see in that Luke chapter 17, verses 11 to 16. Now listen. Please listen. And before we begin our December release, I'm going to talk on that. I'm going to be on a serious note before we begin that meeting. God helping me, two things I will tell this congregation before the meeting will start. One is what the scripture says in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5. Be careful when thou goest to the house of the Lord. Keep your feet from distracting others. And many people here, they go against that commandment. And it is not there. He said, be ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools. Yeah? Who call them fools? Fools. They cannot sit down and listen to what God has for him or her. When it's time to pray, you put his mind and walk out. What's in it? We're talking. Walking down to the and for this, everybody say, and he went and I went I was walking 16 years. And by this is in Japan to know God is correct. If you go to that people, that's where the problem was related. The summer is ended. And yet, the Muslims. Because you know yourself. Instead, you open your mouth to be praising God, praising yourself. I am speaking. Why in the sight of God? Instead of you here. No more speaking. And the prophet was asking, is there no more power in here? You see the that chapter. If God no more in our needs, why then is our condition not changed? I'm coming with that. God remains God. And He's still in the watchman. And He's still blessing people. Why is our okay different? Sorry for that little digression. So you can see what the act of gratitude to God, appreciation to God did for somebody. So, 10 members. Only one returned and showed God gratitude, appreciation. The action of gratitude of this stranger prompted Christ to ask questions. We are the annual 10 cleans, but we are at the 9 2 questions, right? And Christ said of the 9 that they are not found that returned to give glory except this stranger. Christ then said 2 things To the one who showed gratitude. He said 2 things to the one that showed gratitude. Arise! Go thy way. Are you there? So you, when you read, arise! Go thy way. You may need nothing to read. But listen. And the second thing he said is, thy faith has made thee arise! Go your way. If you are a business person, return to your business. Wherever you came from, in the land where you are, go back to that land. And wherever you are living, go back to that living. And by the word of authority in my mouth, leprosy will never be your portion. Yeah. That's what he said today. Yes, sir. I'm not talking about you. Oh, yeah. Arise! Go thy way. Your faith has made you. What was his faith? Faith of showing appreciation. Faith of being gratitude to God for what He has done for you. You know, many of us have not come to this reality of accepting that whatever you have today, you didn't give yourself even a pin. Even a pin. In fact, many of us are even forgotten. There are some of our mates that died without even marrying. On the back of having children. But when we see some of us, the way we behave, though it's by our power, it's by my power. That's why, for you to appreciate God for we are, what am I appreciating God for? For what? So these are the two things God said to the woman that I found. So, appreciation is a feeling, You know, today is our Thanksgiving. Deep down in your heart, my brother, is there the feeling of heart being grateful to God? It's a feeling. It's a feeling. And if it's not there, whatever you are doing to God today, it's a feeling from the heart. I will enter his gate with thanksgiving, and I will double up from my heart. The feeling is there. Appreciation is a feeling. And when you have that feeling, joy will be flowing from your heart. You may not come with any man. Mind you. It's a feeling. Appreciation is a feeling. A feeling. Or expression of admiration. Somebody hear me? Or expression of what? Admiration. What do I mean? You look at your life. You admire what God has done for you. Me. Me that would have died in that attack. Me that would have died in that sickness. Me that would have died in that disease. You are feeling of admiration. You are married. What God has done for you. You are married means you look at your wife. Me, your children, me, look at the house, me, living me. That there are plenty people here, they never see anything good from God in their eye. How will God now release fresh blessing? How will He do that? Appreciation is expression or approval of gratitude. You approve what God has done. You approve that God did this thing, not you. That this thing can only be God. And so let me be grateful to Him. That's appreciation. David showed his gratitude. If you read First Samuel chapter 29, verse 18 to that, listen to me. After they have collected gifts, silver and gold, they offered to build the house of God. David made plans for that. The family, someone came to you. And when they were looking at what the people offered, they said, God, but who are we that we should offer something like this? But who are we that we should be able, and my people should be able to offer like this? I was so grateful to God. You see it in First Chronicles chapter 29. And in fact, in those verses, he said, all these things were offered, all of them are your own. Did you hear me? Yes, sir. If you have money, who get money? God said they see and they go. You don't say? So much money. Don't borrow the money. Whatever I have is told to you by God. What we have? And Solomon was grateful to God. Combine it together, influence God to release. When you show gratitude, the blessings of God, behind the blessing of God, for the blessing that you have, the one who showed gratitude was made whole, perfectly healed and blessed. Show gratitude God. God is not and you didn't show gratitude God. God can ask you back. So I may learn your what. And I got many times. Be praying. And you know when I hear this, show me any gratitude. In my life, I see people like God this one. But out of that says carelessness, they went down. And so right now is a kind of active begging for bread. I know we all don't close his ear. I said, don't beg for his fresh. You are now healed. You are now perfectly healed. That sickness will never come. That's what God told that one leper at the tomb. Perfectly healed and blessed. Like the 9 Ingress went home without certification. Are you there? If you go for medical checkup, they will give you a certificate. No? Whether you're free or not free. Organization went home without certification. That means possibly next time if the symptoms of that sickness came back in, if they go for medical checkup, they discover that the sickness is back. Why? They didn't go home with certification from Jesus. Hey, people are jokers. They didn't know with certification from Jesus. But the one that returned and said, I thank you for giving me. With a loud voice, he fell on the ground. Eh? And the loud voice, I am grateful that you know what he was. You know what was saying. This couldn't return. Thank you. With a loud voice, falling on the ground. Say, thank you. Hey, listen. Did he came to Jesus with a cow? With a goat? No! He came with thanksgiving from the heart. And Jesus said, I now certify you. You are perfectly healed from that sickness. Never to return. But the other one didn't go home with certification from Jesus. Hey, how many people are grappling with a lot of things in life? Many things grappling with this and that and that. It's not a joke. Hey, no human beings know how to do cover. What inside? But there are many people that they cannot only come and take this side is with me, whether they can be helped doing cover. Why this and that? So, appreciation will produce divine certification and total discharge, total deliverance from satanic bondage. That's what appreciation produces. It will produce total discharge. Total discharge from satanic bondage. Jesus. We discharge the person and acquit the person. Appreciation. Believers are to show gratitude and appreciation to the Lord for all his numerous blessings. Follow me to Psalm 50. Psalm 50. Are you there? You see, I will just read verse 14. But permit me, let me read from verse 7. Are you there? Hear, O my people, and I will speak, O Israel, and I will testify against thee. I am God, even thy God. Are you there? God said, testify against them. I will not reprove thee for thy sacrifices or thy burnt offerings to happen continually before me. I will take no bullock out of thy house. Are you there? Nor he goes out of thy folds. For every beast of the forest is mine, and the cattle upon the 1,000 are also. God, you have to go. I know all the fowls of the mountains, and the wild beasts of the field are mine. If I were hungry, I will not pay thee, for the world is mine, and the fullness thereof. Will I eat the flesh of bulls, or drink the blood of goats? I hope you know the answer. Verse 14. What did he say? Offer unto God thanksgiving, and pay thy vows unto the Most High. That verse, that verse 14 is only out 15. Now listen, please listen. See, he may say, appreciate God for what? And when you want to do it, you do it anyhow. Hey, I inform you. If you give God 1 million cows, eat them. No, don't eat them. Give whatever, no matter the amount of money, you don't eat them. But you see, God wants every person to be appreciative of God from your heart. You know why? When you show gratitude to God for what He has done for you, or what He has been doing for you, verse 15. You know what I'm saying? I thought only in the day of trouble and do boss. That's saying. Tomorrow, friend. You don't know what to do. But you appreciate God. I don't know with Job is. Look at this thing. In the day of somebody is appreciative of what God has done for you, that appreciation will deliver you from the trouble of the Lord. People joke with this. And when people joke with this, God will make them to learn their lesson in a hard way. In a very hard way. You will not say it here for me. Very hard way. So offer thanksgiving to God. And pay your vows. Call upon me in the name of God, and then I will deliver you. And you will do us. And thou shalt glorify me. Psalm 103. Verses 1 to 8. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits, who forgive forgiveth all thy iniquities, who healeth all thy diseases, who redeemeth thy life from destruction, who crowneth thee with loving kindness and tender mercies, who satisfied thy mouth with good things, so that thy youth is renewed like the eagles. Through to verse 8, verse 6. The Lord executed righteousness and judgment for all that are oppressed. He made known his ways unto Moses, his acts unto the children of Israel. The Lord is merciful and gracious, slow to anger, and plenteous in mercy. Psalm 105, verse 1 and verse 2. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord. Sing unto him, sing psalms unto him. Talk ye of all his wondrous works. Psalm 100. This is 1 to 5. Oh, give Psalm 100, Abi. This is 1 to 5. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Know ye that the Lord, he is God. It is he that made us, and not we ourselves. We are his people, and the sheep of his pasture. Enter into his gate with thanksgiving, and into his courts with praise. Be what? Thankful unto him, and bless his name. For the Lord is good. His mercy is everlasting, and his truth endures forever. Hallelujah. Hey, and if you see me jumping, then he's singing hallelujah from my heart. That's what God is. If I have the car, come along with the car. I will enter and I'm holding my car. Hallelujah. That is thanksgiving. Nothing more. Nothing more. This is to be done on a regular basis. And with our substance. That's what I'm saying. From my heart, I'm dancing and praising God for what they have done for me. With my substance, I'm holding it in my hand. I just thank you. With our substance. Proverbs 3:9 says, Proverbs 3, verse 9. Honor the Lord with a word, and with the first fruit of all. You know, there was a to stop anything. I reversed the case. You know why I did that? Material things I was seeing that coming. What are they coming from? Pure water. No water in the river for God to drink. That was not planted me. But now, whatever I want to appreciate God with, you can do that. The only thing we don't do, you don't carry cow, enter him. What the brethren do, carry the money in the envelope, carry rope for cow, hold in their hand. This is the cow without you gold. That's all. Eh? They are not in drink without money. That's what they do. Things like that. So, also we are to appreciate and show gratitude to those who have been there for us, one way or the other. we are to appreciate and show gratitude to those who have been there for us, one way or the other, one way or another, including our pastors and leaders who have taken time to watch over our spiritual well-being. Do you know that God may not allow me to see some certain things in this message? Do you know yesterday? They brought this message to me yesterday from our head God. And when I was going through it, I thought at one time I wanted to drink to something. I wanted to see that. Let's allow this English. You know what? You see, you got many times when I'm talking like this, some people may misunderstand and say it's not begging for one or the other. Hey, believe me. See, in this movement, the man of God was employ everybody. We must. We should hold on to him. And he's able. Hey, now I inform you with due respect. With due respect. If all this congregation, everybody here, if you stop paying your tithe and giving offering, and I have not broken my relationship with God, God have a need that He will sustain me. And I'm not there for you. Please come to that level. And you will see me coming to beg you. Believe me, your God can do without anybody. How do you have it? Any human being. That is what I come to that level. You will see me talking here. Please, I'm preaching what my pastor wrote here. You know what? I didn't write this out. And you say, why should we appreciate our pastors and leaders before your face here? From January, have I not been active standing here to minister to you? Am I found one from January? Last Tuesday, I did the last charismatic hour for the year. Have you? Claim you? Have you? The labor of his wages. The whole man that labor shall he. He said, why should we appreciate our leaders and pastors? You know, yesterday by the time I saw this, my mind was running here. We run here. Okay, let me see. This is what's man. Good. It's for everyone. Good. But if I had left when others left this place, it was not that losing one. Is it true? And in the one year, we will not see what's man. For your information, there are brethren that we are watchmen. They came to Mangu. No watchman. They joined the palace. Until watchman started in my one room apartment and they left the palace and come back and join us. You might come here, no watchman. He said, we start one now, we start one watchman. Why is there no watchman in Sabongate? Mangu Ale, Kaswa Ale, Gindri. Why is there no watchman in Deka, in Panya, in Ampangis? Is there any Ampangis also? Ampangis. Why is there no watchman in those? Go and start one. And build it and grow it. And swallow the then it is for nothing. People will talk without no. Hey, do you know? Look at big bag in life, no watchman. My God. My God. As big as well. You know what? There was man in Barking in the early days. But the brethren relocated. I was told that many of them traveled abroad and was man close in Barking. Till today, no was man in Barking. Bokos, there was man in Bokos before. My pastor there. When we were relocating, he also returned back to school. Man, God sent that brother that from Abu Dhabi. For years, there was man in Bokos. I was pastoring here at Bokos. They will come without knowledge. And you know what? It's not everybody that have the grace to make those sacrifices. You know, I was telling someone yesterday. I said, there was a time in this church, if you come, I am the chorister, prayer moderator, preacher. I will speak here. You may not have that grace. You will just pack your bag and bag it inside and go. You may not have the grace to swallow the shame, the mockery, the despising. Who be that person? It is not us. Say who be. But this day, listen to me. Listen. Do you know after our brother's wedding, one of the great brothers that came from Jos walked up to me and said, Pastor, congratulations. You people are growing. If you know what that did in my heart. As we were going out there, a man that knew me, not a woman, he was a pastor. We thank God for the grace of God upon you. Pastor, God, I was saying it's okay now. I was trying to dodge him nowhere. If you the encouragement and receive more. So why should we appreciate us? Hey, I'm not saying anything to appreciate us. Maybe you don't believe that the prayers you pray here work for you. You don't believe it works for you. Hey, today is Thanksgiving. After today, next Sunday is the last Sunday of the month. Pastor's welfare. Are you hearing me? But we may not do it. Choose when we are going to do it. And that day will be combined together appreciation of Pastor Bernard. Maybe first day, New Year. When are we agree? New Year work, combined with welfare, and then we want to appreciate Pastor. Make sure I know. So yeah, when New Year, you agree? Wait, make I read message. I like that. You know, I'm not reading message. But I'm not really running off anything. So, it is some act of grace if those who have ministered unto us spiritual blessings read our material blessings. Did you hear that? It's not out of bless. If those who minister unto us spiritual things read our material blessings. 1 Corinthians chapter 9. This is 12. If you close by 12:30, it's not bad. Because I don't think I'm going to, stress myself to pray for you. I may not even allow family, everybody go together and have prayer and fruit. He said, if you don't like that way, come and meet me in my office that you want the family pray, thanksgiving. I will interview you. I will examine you, whether you are qualified or not qualified. They are not qualified. I say join the congregation. Because that's what I say. It's like family is family. First Corinthians what? Chapter 9 from verse 7. No, verse 8. But I have used none of these things, neither have I written these things. It should be so done unto me. For it were better for me to die than any man should make my glory void. I hope I'm reading the correct place. Eh? I said First Corinthians chapter 9 from verse 7. Okay, from verse 7. Who goeth in warfare? Anytime at his own charges, who planted a vineyard and eateth not of the fruit thereof, or who feedeth the flock and eateth not of the meat of the flock? Say I these things as a man, or say not the Lord the same also? For it is written, the law of Moses, thou shalt not muzzle the mouth of the ox that was treaded out them come. Does God take care of the oxen, or save it altogether for our sakes? For our sakes, no doubt. This is written, that he that ploweth should plow in hope, and that he that thresheth in hope should be what? Partaker of his hope. Verse 11. If we have sown unto you spiritual things, is it a great thing if we shall read your words? Carnal things. If others be partakers of this power over you, are not we rather? Nevertheless, we have not used this power, but suffered all things, lest we should hinder the works, the gospel of Christ. Do you not know that they which minister about holy things live of them, the things of them, and they which wait at the altar are what? Partakers of them altar. Even so hath the Lord ordained that they which preach the gospel should do what? Read the remaining verse there. Look up. Hey, look up. Maybe you will be in this church. Maybe here. If you are not properly transformed, maybe you hear, the church is paying school fees for passport children. Say, Nadia, our own money will finish. And ignorance. People in the Pentecostal world that have understanding, no, they feed the children, sponsor the university. Bro, they are ignorant. So this man is enjoying all these privileges. Come, let's do exchange. Take my position. Face the fire for 1 month. Let's see. It's all like the grace of God. We know. As for many people. So many people in the churches today have hidden under the simplicity of our operations, and therefore abandoned their responsibilities to their pastors. Many of who are serving in sorrow, which is not to the best interest of the congregation. There are many pastors today that are serving in sorrow, but being the church abandoned their responsibility to Thailand, the the simplicity of our operation. In this place, we don't regularly talk about give. High on that, you can abandon the responsibility. So, I'm not going to say that. We're going to pray. You check it. If God has convicted you, all they need is repentance. And if the word has convicted you, and then you made a promise of doing the right thing, and do the right thing for persons. And we should not be hindering our blessings anymore. So this is advice on our feet as we pray. Okay, after the prayers, we'll entertain that question. Remind me. Let me on our feet. Examine yourself. Have I been appreciating?